Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to App 6 online support program. I am English teacher Smeena Talib. Today we are going to discuss Unit 3 Media and its Impact. Before going to start, first we have a look on today's objective. You will be able to read about different kinds of media. You will be able to identify the role and impact of media on society. You will also be able to answer the comprehension questions and explain the given phrases. First, we have a look on the title of the lesson, Media and its Impact. The question raises that what media is. Media is a communication channel through which news, entertainment, education, data, or promotional messages are disseminated or propagated is known as media. Media has become increasingly important as a communication channel. It can be used as a platform that shares news and information and recruitment purposes, fulfill a welfare function for personal keeping in touch with family and friends, and as a strategic communication tool for opinion forming and psychological operations. It helps people to share knowledge of the world. Their feelings and opinions are expressed through media. Media includes every broadcasting and narrowcasting medium such as newspaper, magazines, television, radio, billboards, direct mail, telephone, fax, and internet. Now I'll discuss evolution of media in Pakistan. The media in Pakistan dates back to pre-partition years of British India, where a number of newspapers were established. The newspaper Dawn, founded by Muhammad Ali Jinnah and first published in 1941, was dedicated to promote for an independent Pakistan. On November 26, 1964, in the era of General Ayub Khan, the first official television station PTV commenced transmission broadcast from Lahore. In Pervez Musharraf's era, on March 2002, it was decided to set up Pakistan Electronic Media Regulatory Authority (PEMRA) with a view to facilitate, license, and regulate the growth of electronic media in the private sectors later. There are two major types of media, and you can say there are two means of communication. The first one is print media, and the second one, electronic media. Print media delivers news and information through printed publication. For example, books, newspaper, posters, magazines, general. On the other hand, electronic media creates, delivers, and assesses news and information through electronic energy. For example, television, radio, telephone, fax, mailing, and internet. It is through media that the world has become a global village. There is coverage of all the important events of the world on television. We can have an easy access to all kinds of information through media. After that, a question related to the importance of media raises in my mind that why is media the fourth pillar of state? Many points come in my mind. Let me share few of them. The first one is it has power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent. It controls the minds of the masses. It is an informative bridge between governing bodies and general public. It helps to form opinions and make judgment regarding various issues. These are the points that come in my mind. You also have to think about that why is media the fourth pillar of state and note down the point that will come in your mind. Now I'll discuss the purpose of media. There are three major purposes of media. The first one is give information. It means public just receives a clearer picture of what is happening in the world. The second purpose is entertainment. Sports and entertainment are huge aspect of the media package. The third one is advertisement. Media has the convincing power. They can convince you to buy products and services. In this world, everything has both aspects, positive and negative. So media has two. Now first I'll discuss positive impacts of media on the society. The first positive impact of media is level of awareness. Media contributed a lot in increasing the general knowledge of people. The next one is helps in educational efforts. Media is also used by the state or society or organizations to promote educational activity. Some universities use media for education as well. The next one is media provides viewpoint of the public on public issues. Media has given voice to the public. The next one is social awareness. Media brings the world at doorstep with its various trends, colors, and lifestyles. It changes moods and behavior of people from conservative to liberal. It highlights bold topics through dramas and talk shows to purify the society from superstition, evils, and fake stories. The next one is religion clarification. Media provides authentic information by the competent scholars instead of narrow minded and ignorant clerics who have changed the world into hell. Media provides solutions of answers of public's questions which remain unheard and unexplained. It highlights religious events like Muharram, Eid, and the Holy Ramadan. Now, now the next one is role of media in promoting the democratic traditions. Media is essential to the health of democracy for two reasons. The first one is it enables the citizens to make decisions about electoral choices. The next one is it performs a checking function. The next positive impact of media is exposing corruption. Media play a very vital role in exposing corruption as several major corruption cases and scams are disclosed by journalists. Now I'll sum up the positive role of media. Media is a very powerful change agent. What we see in the television largely influences our beliefs, and in turn, this also affects our behavior and how we turn out as a person. It would not be wrong to say that media is the most vigilant institution that keeps an eye on every segment of the society. Through debates, reports, and talk shows, it makes everyone answerable and accountable. That is why media has become an integral part of our lives and plays a very constructive role for society. It raises awareness about social issues like corruption, terrorism, drug addiction, violation of human rights, and many more. There are different negative impacts of media on the society. The first one is religious impression. Media is nowadays going against the Islamic teachings. Open issues are being discussed which should not be openly discussed. Media is spreading vulgarity as well. The next negative impact of media is consumerism. The effect of media is also very strong with respect to advertisement on consumer products. Instead of being producer, media has made us consumer. Moral vacuum. The dramas, programs shown on media glamorize everything they depict. This has created a moral vacuum, and our young generation is going away from our religion and social values. The next one is westernization. Western cultural invasion has taken place through media and is penetrating in Pakistani society. Our commercials are depicting Western values and causing a loss of national identities. False values. Pakistani media is projecting false values in its sum of programs, like love stories in dramas and movies. Hi-fi living styles depicted in dramas are not real and are not based on ground reality as well. The next one is exaggeration. Media glamorizes issues, resorts to negative exaggerations of matters, newspaper headlines are depicting violence. All this demoralize the nation. The next one is generation gap. We remain fixed to TV screen at the cost of socialization. We neglect our social activities just to watch some favorite programs on TV. This is developing a generation gap. We are giving more time to media channels and less time to social activity, and a sort of isolation is being developed. The next one is competition for rating. Media channels are engaged in a race for rating. Media these days has become a commercialized sector, eyeing the news which are hot and good at selling, and has no interest in the betterment of the country. Now I'll discuss the role of media in Pakistan. Role of media in Pakistan is getting quite irresponsible, as there are so many talk shows and political debates on the screen all the time, and sometimes they seem to be crossing their limits. Media reflects the society, and it is the responsibility of media to expose the country to the whole world in better way. The theme of the lesson is to highlight the role and impact of media. It tells that media can mold the opinion and mindset of the people, as I have already discussed in previous slides. It has a deep impact on lives of people. Media has turned the world into a global village. Global village means the whole world considered as a single community linked by telecommunication. And telecommunication means communication over a distance by cable, telegraph, telephone, or broadcasting. With this, we have to conclude our unit. You have to do comprehension exercises part A and B on loose sheet given on page number 25. I have discussed all the important points related to the topic. Listen the tutorial attentively and comprehend it. This will be helpful in solving the comprehension exercises. According to board pattern, you have to keep in mind the word limits while answering the questions, that is 30 to 40 words. On page number 26, vocabulary part A, you have to explain the given phrases. A phrase is a small group of words standing together as a conceptual unit, typically forming a component of a clause. A phrase is a group of words that functions as a constituent in the context of a sentence. So you have to read the text thoroughly and then explain these phrases with reference to the context of the text. There is an important quote about media that I want to share with you. Media is a double-edged sword. It has its benefits, it has its vices. Well, students, this brings us to the end of our session. I hope today's lecture will be helpful in understanding of the lesson. Thank you.